Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, even when you're moving house, when you're moving, when you've got the Spanish fiddler, the elbow. Yes, so here I am reallocating to a lovely little village in Hampshire. We'll show you around a bit in a minute. Jakey's brought the handheld up from the studio and we'll have a little natter. But I've got to start by, I've just seen something today that's made my eyebrows raise a bit. Apparently we've got the first black Doctor Who, okay? Nothing wrong with that at all. But here is, instead of Dr. WHO, it's what the, seriously, his name's Nkuti Katana. You have to be careful how you say that. And there's a picture of him in the mail. Here it is, if Jake can find it. Wearing hot pants and a skirt. So not only is Nkuti Katana the first black Doctor Who, he's the first either transvestment or trans thingy. Anyway, doesn't make any difference, is it? In the Time Lords, I met him not make him jump when he goes back to the past. Who are you? They will cry. Anyway, let's just let's carry on. I've got some stuff written down here. Oh, where was he when the Notting Hill Festival was going on? Now, Mayor Khan, you've got to resign over this. The Notting Hill Carnival, and I've spoken to people, it's more, when they say there's 10 stabbings and 400 arrests, because the police say, that's only in that little bit there. On a map, there's a tiny little bit. So if there's a stabbing or something just 200 yards outside of where the police designate the carnival area, it's not part of the carnival. I said to Dan, I've got a cold by the way, I said to Dan Wootton, the chill, it's hay fever, alcoholic poisoning. I spoke to Dan Wootton and he said about all the stabbings that's going on, and you probably hear people moving around, bringing in furniture. Don't worry, I'll go and stab them in a minute. I've got a few machetes in the boot of the car. But you see the film of people running around with machetes, waving them around at one another. It's absolutely ridiculous, and you would not see that at a gay pride march, would you? And so one must draw the conclusions that these gangs, who were predominantly black, have decided to have a punch-up on the day of festival. Nana Aquia from GB News, of course, is disgusted with this. It does not display black culture. Come on, what is going on? And then you see pictures of people twerking. Twerking means if you've got a big fat black arse, you do that with it. Or a white arse, probably. I didn't see any white arses twerking. Saw a lot of black ones with dimples in them. They look a little bit marshmallowy with a beautiful Caribbean sticky out bum. Wonderful, wonderful women. But some of them didn't look very good. And with all those machetes, I saw one woman with a nasty gash. Seriously, she'd been slashed and she'd twerked and it was... anyway... So that's it. So I think you police get a grip. Don't just go up and bash them up afterwards. What about some good old-fashioned policing? Can you do that? Or are you frightened to do that now after being sacked? Well, there you go. This is the new thing, isn't it now? You can be sacked if you do your job wrong if you're a policeman. Wow, who thought of that? What a brilliant idea. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go over to Ustream now and have a little chat. Why don't you come and join us? Come and join us and I'll tell you about all the fucking people that are not allowing us to do our advert. It's not our programs, our advert. Now, I was supposed to be interviewed by a radio station, something, a TV station actually, and they've said, oh no, we're busy, we can't do that now. Oh, how lovely. Well, there you go. Okay, so let's go over to Ustream and I'll tell you all about it. Come and join us and we'll give them the finger. Sign up, that will teach them.
Jim Davidson's Snooker Balls Ups, this Friday exclusively on Ustream. Watch the funniest outtakes and moments of snooker. Jim Davidson's Snooker Balls Up, streaming this Friday exclusively on Ustream.